Stop saying that you're waiting on God because, in all honesty, God is waiting on you. Like, He has already told you what you need to do. Now, He did not give you step by step. He didn't say, this is where you're going to be in a year, in 5 years, and in 10 years. But He told you what to do. And He told you what to do. Like, you've been putting it off. And you were saying, like, I'm waiting on God because you, the human in you, is trying to make sure you have everything lined up before you take that leap of faith. And that's not how God works. He literally wants you to leap. Like, for real. Like, I am pushing you through the screen to leap and take that first step. Stop saying that you're waiting on God. That's an excuse because you're scared. Huh? I've been there. I understand. But until you stop trying to put it on God, well, I'm waiting on Him. I need the confirmations on, from Him. Until you stop doing that, you're still going to be where you are. Because God already told you. And whatever you need, He's already put it in you. And if you need to learn something, oh my gosh, Google, YouTube, TikTok, everything is out there. So you can learn it. You have no excuse. So stop saying you're waiting on God. You're probably nervous also because you're scared what people may think. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that you're trying to do X, Y, Z, and you don't even want to hear that. I understand. You don't want to hear it because people they can be very discouraging. But who are you living for? Are you living for others, or are you living for you and, ultimately living for God? If you don't do it, He gonna get somebody else to do it. So stop saying you waiting on Him. He waiting on you. He just sitting, I'm just picturing because I don't know what He doing, but I'm just picturing He's sitting on His throne what you waiting on? I've already put everything in you that you need. And if you need a little bit more help, all you got to do is ask me. I'm here for you. So don't be nervous. Don't be scared. And I know the human part of you is like that because I've been there. I go through it as well, let me give you an example. I love telling my testimonies. So I remember when I was younger, I think this was junior high going into high school. So the summer of 8th grade. No, it was not that. It was the summer of 11th grade going into 12th grade, I believe. No, okay, let me backtrack because, I'm over 40. I gotta remember. So it initially happened going into high school where all of my friends, they can sing. My friends can blow. I was not given that gift. I am very creative. I am a writer. But I'm not a singer. Even though in the shower, I can jam on the one. I am Mariah Carey in the shower. But in real life, no, not singing is in my ministry. But anyway, so it was this play that all my friends tried out for. And I tried out for it too. And it was a singing, play. They had singing parts in it. And I was like, oh, man, that's not my gift. How am I going to do this? But I gave it my best, for real. I gave it my all. And I went in there and I just sang like I was Whitney Houston. And I'm pretty sure that's not the only reason why I didn't get, a part in the play. But all my friends got a part in the play. And I was really discouraged. I was distraught, actually. I'm smiling now, but then I wasn't smiling. I was crying. So, I am that friend that I'm very supportive of my friends. And even though I did not get picked for a part in the play, I still was cheering them on. And I went and, saw the play so that I could support them. Because I'm just that type of friend. I'm not a hater. And fast forward, now we're into junior year going into my senior year. So like I just said, I'm very creative. As you can see, if you've been watching any of my skits and stuff here on my YouTube channel, you would know that, oh, she's kind of creative, and that's another reason why I had to get out of dental hygiene, because dental hygiene is so robotic that I felt like my creativity was just dying out. But, that's another video for another day. So here we are, senior year, and we were trying to raise money for our senior trip. And like I said, I'm very creative, and I love writing. I was into writing poetry and everything back then. So I stepped out on faith, and I wrote my very first play. Yes. So it was called Till We Meet Again. I still have the manuscript and everything. And I had actors. All my classmates were my actors, and even some of my teachers were my actors in the play. And it was so amazing that, you know, they even shut down like the high school and the junior high for a time so that everyone can come and see the play. I had auditions. We were practicing. It was so good. And God had to remind me, you know, remember when you were discouraged, you know, a few years back and you didn't get into that play? You handled it pretty good, you know? But then, you know, now I've blessed you that you're able to write your own play, direct your own play, and star in your own play. Yo, I did that on faith. I stepped out on faith. I didn't, you know, I wasn't like, of course I was like, God, give me wisdom on what to do and how to do it. But I did it. And it wasn't one of those, oh, I'm going to wait on God and then, you know, and see what he wants me to do and, you know, blah, blah. If God is in you and you're constantly in daily communication with him, he's going to direct your path. You know, you have to trust in him. That's what the word says. If you get into your word and understand your word, then you will become unstoppable and you'll stop using the excuse, well, I'm waiting on God. Well, I'm waiting for things in my life to get better. Or I'm waiting for this to change. Or I'm waiting for that to change. You keep on waiting. The way time is going by, it's going to pass you up. And I don't want you to live a life that's just passing you on by. Because there's so many gifts in you that, you know, God put stuff in you that only you can give to certain people in the world. So don't just sit around and mope around and say you keep waiting on God. You got to start. I'm pushing you. I'm pushing you through the screen. Stop using God as an excuse. He wants you to start. He's waiting on you. Okay, so I know we're almost at the end of the year. I don't care about that. Start today. Do a baby step toward whatever it is that God placed in your heart. I don't know what it is. You do. He told you. So get to it. Bye.